Hey everyone, it's Nami. I wanted to do a quick week in review and just talk about how I feel that drawing mermaids for 8 days has gone so far. It's actually gone better than that. I just feel really tired, and that's between me trying to juggle this new schedule with my current schedule and have them meld and become good. And I'm sorry for my chair. I need to get a new chair. I've had this chair forever. I guess we'll start with, I have all of the drawings that I've done this week all gathered here, so I'll share them with you guys. And we'll just kind of talk about just where I'm at and what I hope to do going forward. And the fun thing is that there are some things in here that I have done that I haven't shared with you guys, like that adorable narwhal saying art is hard. Actually, he was on my Twitter, so if you follow my Twitter, you would have seen that. But that said, I was really proud of myself for being able to draw every day and actually drawing a little bit extra, as we can see in, or as you'll see, because not everything, I didn't share everything. And I decided to do a week in review because I thought it would be good to actually show all of the images that I didn't end up sharing, because I realized that there was quite a bit that I ended up just not posting because either A, I was like, oh, that's terrible, don't post that, or I just was like, you know, this is just a warm-up, we don't need to do that. So I am really happy that I have been able to do this. Like I said, it has been really tiring, and it's been really weird learning YouTube. And that's one thing that I want to address. I'd like to thank you guys for watching the videos that you have seen. I know I don't have a lot up currently, and I wanted to give a quick heads up because I did get some feedback on the first video that I posted, because I asked a few people to watch it, and or people who were just smart and figured out that I had started uploading videos before actually telling people about this. Went and watched them. I see you. Thank you. So I know that there are some weird things in these videos and stuff is still kind of awkward and clunky, and I ask you to just please be patient with me as I work on figuring it out. I made a promise where, and I feel I know I've probably come off defensive, so the people who gave me critique, I honestly thank you. I really do appreciate it. And for those of you who will give me critique, you know, I am listening to it. If I come off defensive, it's just because like I have been focusing so hard on this and thinking on what I need to do and taking a look at it, and I'm overwhelmed. So I will admit that. And I probably shouldn't be coming off that way, because obviously if I'm overwhelmed, like I need to just calm down, because clearly I'm not doing this to make myself sick. I'm doing this to do art and actually get better at art and draw things. But I made a conscious decision to once I've uploaded a video, like that's it. I'm not gonna go back, I'm not gonna re-render it unless there is something like really wrong with the video, only because the entire point of this YouTube channel, the entire point of me doing this is to just get me to do art again. And the promise or the compromise that I made with myself, because I'll get into the because in a moment, but the compromise I made with myself was once I get some feedback, I can take that and try and improve it on the next video. So hopefully we'll see over the span of the next 10 videos, like I expect my YouTubing style or vlogging style to kind of emerge. I want to try a few different things and have some, I just want to try some stuff out and see which one I feel more comfortable with and which one just I feel I connect better with when doing these videos. But also, like, I hope that my technical stuff will get better. I've basically gone from not doing any video editing for years to suddenly just like playing around in Premiere Pro again. So again, I can't reiterate enough. I do appreciate the feedback. And if you guys like a style or if you like a video, but it just needs more polish, I agree with you. So yeah, to make sure that I just focus on getting the videos out, I won't be turning back. So if that bothers some of you, just don't watch my older videos. And by this being the second video that I post, there you go. But I also think it's going to be interesting when I look back, once I finally do have a style, to maybe go and look and see the train wreck that is like the first 10. Our landscape painting teacher tell me that 1 out of every 10 paintings is a good painting. And she wasn't saying that to basically tell you like, oh, well, you suck. She's like, no, everyone sucks. Like, that is the rule she believed in for everyone. It was basically trying to figure out how to always make a good piece of art, but then like, how come not every piece of art you make you love? Because like there are some artworks that you make that you end up loving. So anyway, that blah, blah, blah aside, thank you for getting to this far. Thank you for watching this. I appreciate it. So the first week in review overall, man, I felt like I was dragged over some hot coals, to be honest. It's been a really long time since I've drawn every day, essentially. So doing that, just, it was tiring. And I am identifying some bad habits that I have as she flips through some computer paper. Personally, I always hated drawing in a sketchbook, so I think it's like, that's something that I plan to actually try and do, is finish a sketchbook and get myself to do some sketchbook drawings more, and actually have completed sketchbooks with bodies of water. Bodies of water. See, proof that I'm just like a little tired and a little out of it, so I apologize. I'm gonna apologize so much. I apologize for apologizing. I'm gonna try not to apologize. This will be the last apology. I'm sorry. Okay, now that we have that done. So last night, it was actually really interesting though. I had done my life drawing because week 1 was just draw a mermaid and do some ink and line work and some watercolor study, like just practice with doing like washes and stuff like that. And I didn't finish those. I think I did it for like 3 days and then just stopped. So I made it a point to say like, all right, you know, this is to at least get you to start drawing. We're not going to panic over not doing, you know, the technical aspect. It's something that will need to be done and you should work on. So I will probably go back and do that later on. And maybe if I get some free time this week. But I did want to definitely make sure that I got the life drawing done, you know, and I really want to stick up with the life drawing. And I used a site that is called lineofaction.com. I will link the site that I used below, and in my next wrap up, I'll probably talk about each different figure drawing resource that I use, because there are a bunch that you can use online. So I will say I was at least happy that I was able to do art every day. I was happy that 11 o'clock hit and I went, oh my gosh, I haven't done my mermaid yet. I was not happy with last night. I've actually not been happy with a lot of the art that I've been doing, because it feels very, it just doesn't feel good, if that makes sense. Like when I look at it, I'm like, yeah, that's a good like doodle, like, or sketch. Like they're obviously not finished illustrations. I wouldn't print them out and frame them and hang them up, you know, or anything like that. But I'm giving myself that's just what it's gonna have to be for now. It was really interesting because yesterday I honestly, that was the worst I had felt about art. Like I'd felt frustrated some of the other times, but I felt the worst about the art that I did last night. And I think I actually forgot to show you guys something in one of the notebooks, but whatever, it's fine. I can't remember. Sorry, there was a thing in it. Here, I'll open it up and show you. This lady. Boop. Yeah, I don't think I did that one. But she also had she's on the back of some other stuff, because I was really frustrated at a few points last week when doing the mermaids. Sometimes they just came out like as soon as I put my pencil to paper, which was a nice feeling. But other times it was definitely more like trying to get blood from stone, and it was just really like I was getting caught up in the head game of it, of just like, oh man, I need to do this. And I feel like it was freeing for me to at least say, okay, it's not going to be perfect. Don't expect it to be perfect, but you at least need to do something. So just do a thing and just do a thing. Like, we're not looking for perfection, so stop worrying about perfection. So that was nice. I'm just happy that I've been able to get to this point. I am really excited to move forward with the art that I've been doing and just keep up the momentum. You know, if I don't stick up with the technical aspects like I was hoping to, that's okay. I say it with finger quotes because I know that I need to do that, and that's an important part of it's an important part of just getting back into art. I need to re-hone my technical skills. But all of that said, I'm taking the first week as a win. Like, I want to push myself and make sure I do more technical this week because, like I said, I only did about 3 days of technical last week. I think I actually did like 3.5 because I started like doing a second watercolor wash where I was trying to keep all of the washes like the same, but I was just playing around with it and I just never finished it. So I do want to go back and work on some of those challenges that I had done just to make sure that I am like working on the technical stuff. And my goal is to actually do figure studies 5 times this week. And I also realized after last night, I need to make sure that I give myself an out. So I'm giving myself 2 free days where if I don't get to drawing a mermaid, that's fine. Especially with just how sluggish I'm feeling. Like, I kind of hit the ground running and I haven't looked back. So I want to make sure that, you know, this entire thing is to help me get back into art, not either A, make me hate it, or B, get me sick so I can't do art and then I'm like back at square one. So I hope you all have a good week. I hope to get some more videos out there so we can actually start doing this. And I haven't put any thought into what I'm going to be doing for a series after this. I don't know if I'm going to be doing like each month as its own challenge or whatever. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But I am thinking about what is going to come next. So I appreciate you all. Go make something. Go be creative. Have a good day. Bye.